This episode is brought to you by 20 Past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop. They get new stuff weekly. Stop in and check them out. 4 locations, 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings, and Guerrilla Warfare Apparel. The best gear in the fight world. Join the Guerrilla Gang in 2023 because we are taking over. Be sure to use our code TWB10 for 10% off at checkout. That's TWB10 at checkout. And Jamie St. Mark's.
Who's ready for the weekly bust? You're in the right place if you came to catch the show. Tithe and Levi are the names of your host. Who the next guest is, I really wanna know. Conversation escalating, let's get to the show. Who's ready for the weekly bust?
Here we go. We're shooting up. Bang, 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 bang. Season 4 of the motherfucking weekly bust. And we're being joined with our man 999. And we're being joined by our man, a big time fighter, the man with the plan, the man that knocks out.
He looks like Russell Crowe's cousin from Gladiator,
and he acts like him too. He also acts like him. This guy knocks out motherfuckers for fun, dude. Let's welcome this guy. He goes by the name Bobby.
There he is.
What about it, guys? Y'all doing all right?
Doing good, big dog. What's happening?
Oh, man, just hanging out, getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Okay, who you got?
To be honest, I hadn't even seen the Eagles play a game this year, so I'm going to have to roll with the Chiefs.
Okay. I got Philly. Levi, who you got?
Oh, I'm a Broncos fan. Philly.
Yeah, fuck the Chiefs. Who you got, Jake? Okay.
Fuck him, no, I got Philly.
Yeah,
I like Hurts, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I like the way he moves.
I can't handle it, dude.
I think the whole playoffs in the NFL were exposed for being rigged this year. This was really bad, and it looked really, really bad this year. If any year they could say like, yo, this shit looks janky, it was this year.
Yeah, this time the refs are like, well, I had money on this one, so.
And dude, we're Broncos fans, so we can say it didn't matter to us. We just sat back and watched.
Yeah, we're gonna lose by under 3 anyway. So fuck, it seems like anyways.
So Bobby, we have a theme on the show. We like to give the guests, especially you fighters, because there's people in our listening and in our audience who just doesn't fuck with the fighting world until recently.
So we're trying to get them to know who you are and where you come from.
Yep. So this is your opportunity in your own words to give a self-description of who the fuck Bobby the Master Taylor is.
ODB.
Man, I'm just as a construction worker, like I said, I went to school. Actually got my bachelor's in education, thinking about maybe starting teaching next year and coach football stuff. But
fuck yeah, that's cool.
I got into fighting. Like I said, I'm from a small town. Like I said, there's no boxing gyms or anything around there. I actually still drive over an hour to my gym now to where I train at. So like I said, we're out in the country, but I got into it by getting into a tough man contest, like in my 20s or whatever, just something to do. And
Levi's dad did the tough man contest in '97 here in Billings, Montana, and he won. He had
96 or 97.
Yeah, 10 fights in 2 nights.
Yeah, I think mine were 3 or 4, but yeah, they were just one night deals. But I think I had to win like 4 of them.
Nice, dude.
But they were just, I was gonna say they're just 1 minute at a time, which 1 minute ain't a lot now, but back then when I wasn't training, 1 minute was a long time to throw.
Yeah. Hey, it was cool back then too, because they had it on television, dude. Like if I remember right, it was like on FX or some shit. So they had the tough man contest like nationally televised. Do you recall that?
No. I said, no, this was a smaller one, the ones that I was in.
I remember.
I know there was bigger ones like that they did televise.
Yeah, they were cool, man. I remember seeing that shit in the 90s.
Man, I don't remember like.
You don't remember no, they were like boxing,
no.
Like, yeah, dude, it was like speed boxing matches, dude.
Them for
it was cool, dog. So, yeah, you say you're becoming a teacher. Yeah, you're small town raised, but you're a big stage fighter. How did that happen?
And when did you get into fighting?
Well, that's what I said after I went back into college, my mid-20s, and some guys that I was going to school with were doing MMA, and they had heard that I'd won a couple of the tough mans and asked me if I wanted to come train with them. And then I got into it, never quit. But I did MMA for years, and then got to kind of a lull and couldn't get an MMA fight. So I asked them if they could get me a boxing fight. So I got boxing, won a couple of them, and then like I said, I just stayed busy fighting.
Where's home?
I'm about an hour east of Memphis, Tennessee, Pocahontas, Tennessee.
I heard the southern accent. That's what I was wondering. I was just well, we're part of the South. That's what I was wondering. So
yeah, it's right on the Tennessee Mississippi line, and then I drive straight south for about an hour, and that's where I trained at. The gym
holy
in
shit,
Tupelo.
dedication, man.
Right?
We were just in Memphis
Yeah.
last year about this time.
Is that right? What'd you do down there?
We were coming back on our honeymoon. We got back from Florida. And
Ooh.
went and checked out Graceland. I've never been down there. I found out they have the National Civil Rights Museum, so I kind of wish I maybe would have went.
Ah, that would have been sick.
I wish I'd went there a little bit more. And
That would've been dope, bro.
Barbecue spot across the street from there, so. But
And then
it was
Jake
so chill.
just celebrated his anniversary yesterday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, go Jake. Go Larry. Woo.
So how did the bare knuckle thing come about? Right?
I was actually, it was like during the COVID and stuff, and I think Mississippi was one of the first states to start having events again.
Yeah.
So the bare knuckle, I guess, was looking for places that they could, have events, and they were doing one kind of local in Oxford, Mississippi. And actually, Caleb Harris,
Yeah.
he's fighting on the same
Yeah,
card.
Caleb Harris, yeah.
But me and him fought an MMA fight in Tupelo years ago. But when they told him that, they were fighting in this area, he was actually gave him my name and somebody to contact, might be a local fighter.
Hey, that's cool, man. A former opponent helped you out.
Yeah. And,
That's badass.
You just
I
never know who
said-
has your back sometimes.
Yeah. Like I said, me and him talked after the fight. We've hung out and, let's, talked to several other fights and become
Tough dude too, man.
kind of friend. Yeah, definitely. And I said they were bringing me in to lose. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I think it was a 5-8 or 8-0 boxer, a Roy Jones Jr.'s camp. And I think they were just bringing in, a local fighter to maybe sell some tickets and lose to him.
Yeah.
I ended up beating him and kind of been going. From
It's
there.
always nice to shock the world, right?
Yeah.
You got a fucking rhythm of doing that though. You got a 5-1 record, man. Let's touch on that. Like, are you shocked by that at all?
No, not really. Like I said, especially the.
I love him, man. It's fucking funny, dude.
Well, like I said, now regular boxing and MMA, I'm not the best at. I did it for years. I'm pretty good at both.
Dude, you got to be known as like the local bad motherfucker, dude. Like you come from small town
Works
Tennessee.
construction during the week, then beats people up on the weekend.
Yeah, you got to be a legend when you're watching
Over here,
your
let me get
round
my-
bro.
Yeah, I'm a little famous for the
Yeah,
small
oh,
areas
fuck yeah,
we're
dude.
in.
You're gonna be like the guy. Is it Kevin James?
Kevin James, yeah.
Here comes the boom.
Yeah,
Here comes the boom. Yeah, dude. You're like, here comes the boom, bro.
Beat the shit out of people.
Yeah.
So you're not a young buck anymore, right?
You can
Has
say it. I'm old.
Has BKFC has BKFC revitalized you? You don't like you don't fight like a fucking an old man, dude. You
Yeah,
fight like a
actually-
young buck.
Yeah, actually, man, it has revitalized because I was seriously on the verge of, maybe having one more fight and then quitting, MMA and stuff. Because I didn't get in. I think my first pro fight, I was 34 before I had a professional fight.
That's so fucking crazy. And I use that excuse a lot. I'm like, I ain't fighting. I'm fucking 33. I'm not getting in there, dude. But do you want to hear shit like
But
that?
recently, Ty said, "Give him a year and he'll get in there." So.
I'm serious, though. I'm serious, dude. I'm at that fucking point. I think I'm being inspired by a lot of people around me. You know what I mean? And I know that I'm a decent fucking striker, dude. And that's what I do. I mean, if I can say that I'm in any kind of fight world, I strike really, really well. And
Yeah.
I got inspired by G. G has been in the cut game for a minute, cut man G.
And now
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got a second fight coming up.
And he has a big fucking fight coming up, dude. Good for him, by the way. He jumped in and excelled, man. And it's because he's so natural and and I have that same, I just feel inspired. Inspired. So
So being someone older, what's it like? Do dudes that you fight against they come in with that attitude like, oh, this is some kind of burnt out dude on the ass end of his career? What's the attitude those guys are kind of bringing to you?
Little do they know, he's
They
bringing
love-
that
they
old
love
man
to
strength.
monkey when they walk in, or do you got to put them in line, or what's up?
Yeah, no, for the most part, nobody's been disrespectful at all, or I don't say disrespectful, but nobody's mentioned the age a whole lot. I see some comments on Instagram and stuff. I think my last guy, he was and it wasn't him so much as his follower people. They were poking fun at my age. One of them said, "Yeah, Fryer's going to win this." The other guy was like 76 or like that.
Keep on the internet.
But man, stuff like that just fuels me. Just makes me want to train harder, fight harder to show.
Are you rocking a Shiner right now?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I always do.
Fight camp for you.
I always love to see a Shiner on a good fight camp, bro. Someone's really fucking putting in work.
Oh yeah, we've been banging. We're gonna be ready for this one.
Hell yeah, man. I was like, because I couldn't tell if it was shading or what. I was like, oh, dude, it looks like a Shiner. Yeah,
right. I was waiting to ask.
Yeah, and that actually looks better now. Like I said, I've had it for 2 days.
This is already C3, right? So with being 42, how long do you plan on fighting?
Yeah.
No,
you give these young kids a fucking menace for a long
44.
time.
Oh shit.
44.
Oh yeah, Jake, you had it right. Yeah.
Hey,
not that I'm trying to make myself sound older. I don't need any help with that.
42.
Yeah, 42 sounds good.
But I'm on the run for the belt. That's really the only picture I've got right now. Like I said, I'm not thinking about how long I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it till I fight for that. And like I said, just see how I feel after that. But as long as I'm fighting like I am now, don't feel like I've lost.
Dude, I was just going to say that, man. I was just going to reiterate. I was hoping you would go that route because you don't look like you're fucking at a tail end of anything. Matter of fact, I can say that I would not be surprised if you come out on top. That's all. I'll leave it at that because I also like James. I know your next opponent is tough as fucking nails too, and he really shocked me when he fought Tyler, and because I had Tyler picked over James, and
really?
Yeah, him working with Palomino, I just figured it was going to be a slightly different fight. I didn't expect James out at any point, and I still don't feel this way about him fighting you. But I have you edged out on James at this point.
Just by a little bit? Yep. I think it's still going to be a brawl, though.
No, absolutely. I got him edged out, though, and that's my personal opinion. I'll let James know personally. I think I got Bobby on this, not by much, but you hit like no fucking other, bro. You hit like a fucking heavyweight, dude. Like you really do. Like I remember watching your last fight, and I was like, holy fuck, dude. Who the fuck is this Spartan, dude? Look like Leonidas out there, man.
Yeah, like I said, for my weight class, I carry pretty heavy hands.
Yeah,
but
pretty heavy.
But yeah, Lilley's got some good hands. He puts his combos together good.
He's a fucking hell of a fighter, yeah.
And he ain't afraid to turn them loose. I think that was Good John's problem. He walked him down, but he was a little hesitant to pull the trigger. Lilley wasn't.
Yeah, I feel like Good John was more on his back foot, just defending. But he had, you know what I mean? He was working on that head movement. I think Tyler's going to put it together this next one.
Yep. No, I did.
He said he was coming off that shoulder surgery. So,
and I got that. He said, and he's like, I'll never fucking take away from James's performance. He's like, but the reality is that, every fighter goes in with an injury. He's like, I'm not going to even use it as an excuse. He's like, James outboxed me.
Yep. He said, wasn't my night. He'd love to have that one,
That's one of the fights that he wish he has back.
So, but he said this next one, just prepare for it. Good John. We got Good John.
I don't want to overchurch you. You've taken a loss. And early in that fight, you got a hit with an overhand right during the end of the fight, right? Or end of the first round, right? Did that change the rhythm of the fight at all? And you're also favoring your right hand. Was your hand injured, your left hand injured at all?
That fight, no, like I said, everything changed at the moment of that punch, like I said, because he actually fractured my orbital and tore and detached the retina, all of that one punch. And like I said, I immediately lost sight in that eye.
Holy shit.
It was just a blur. And like I said, I didn't realize, the extent of the injury at the time. So when I got to the corner, I thought, well, I just, took something to the eye, it'll clear up. And I thought, I'd fight another round and it'd come back to me, and it never did. But I'm too dumb and tough to go down and stay. So
that's right. I can get up.
As I should have kept fighting. Like I said, when I realized that I couldn't see it, it wasn't coming back. But I'll in the back of your head, I know it don't take but one wild punch to land. And I can walk away with the win.
Well, I guess you kind of explained my next was you took a knee a few times. Was it to reevaluate? Like, were you really fucked up, or like, should I continue? What was the knee about in the third?
Well, he knocked the hell out of me. It was one of the reasons, like I said. But
right.
I backed up, and like I said, I was a little shake, a little groggy from the punch, but I also couldn't focus good because I couldn't see.
I guess that's my question: was the knee more or less favored towards the eye? Like, fuck, should I continue or not?
I get your bearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, the hit hurt. It wasn't nothing to take me down. But yeah, like I said, when I realized that I was hurt and I still couldn't see, and I was thinking, should I keep on? So I took a knee to think it over, but I got back.
Covered as an ox, man. Do you have any plans on hitting Knucklemania up, being show prizing anybody just to drop in and fucking make an appearance?
Say it again.
Do you have any plans on hitting Knucklemania
next Friday?
No, if it wasn't, I was wanting to, but if it wasn't so close to my fight, my fight's the next weekend.
Yeah.
So like I said, yeah. So I'm probably not going to.
I guess that's what sparked my question: is if you were going to go make a guest appearance out there, let your face get known by the fans. That's what I was asking, really.
Yeah. And like I said, I wanted to, like I said, because I don't go to enough events, and I'm so terrible at the social media stuff, promote myself that a lot of people don't even know who I am because I'm not seen, a lot. So I was going to try to make it out there, but it being the weekend before my fight, I want to try to be on my schedule and not have a bunch of running around.
Hell yeah. With us kind of brushing the topic of your next fight, let's shine some real light on that. And because you're the main event of that fight, am I right? Of Myrtle Beach? It's a Myrtle Beach fight, right?
No, we're New Orleans.
Yeah, it's New Orleans. My bad. I don't know why I was thinking brain farting. You're main eventing that, aren't you?
No, the co-main.
Co-main, that's right.
Belcher and Adams.
That's right. With that,
hell yeah, co-main, man.
That's huge. No, that's huge. And it could be a main event fight. That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Like, with you guys coming up next the following week of Knucklemania, I want you to shine as much light as you can on that. So in case you guys are building any ticket sales or anything like that, if you have anything like that involved, go ahead and shine some fucking light on that event, man, because it's a big one.
Yeah, there's gonna be some good fights on that card for sure. But yeah, I really want to go out to Knucklemania. I think that's gonna be some good fights.
Yeah, we're excited for Knucklemania, man, but we're also excited about your fight. Like, do you have anything to say about James or anything in particular about your opponent or going in?
No, like I said, I've watched a few of his fights. Like I said, he moves well. He's got really good hands. So like I said, he turns loose, nice combos. He throws probably some of the better combos in the division, to be honest. Like I said, the only person I probably have fought was my first guy, that Roy Jones Jr. guy, that I think had the hands that he has. But
wow.
I figured out.
And you know who walked out of that one on top? So
that's why I said I came through that one fine and figured out,
That's a pretty good compliment to James, though. He said out of all the tape he's watched, if you didn't hear him on the live or anything, he said that James might have the best hands that he's fought since the guy he fought out of Roy Jones Jr.'s camp back years ago, right? How many years ago was that?
I think it was 18.
So
like I said, it was my debut fight.
Okay.
Yeah, and shout out to James, man. I mean, there's nothing to take from you from what I said. Levi, do you have anything you want to say about his fight, about James and his?
No, I just had a question.
Let's hear it.
What kind of porno do you like?
Whoa!
Bring that one back to
yeah, you brought it 2 episodes back, baby.
I seen doing, so I was like, fuck it. Bring it back.
What was the question? What kind of porno do I like?
Yeah.
Damn right.
I don't know I wouldn't know what to call the genre.
Yeah. Genre.
Like I said, I don't know. You'd have to tell me the categories. I'd say something crazy if I tried to pick one.
He's like, let me think here.
I was gonna say I'm a browser, so I'll be on like page 50 and
shit. He's picky, man. I go back.
That ain't a lie, bro.
I go back to fucking the same, but I got the regulars. You can call me vanilla, man.
you got your favorites for sure.
Yeah, I always go back to the same shit, bro. Mine's mostly I'll hit the swinging shit up, bro. I think it's more interesting. You got anything, Jake?
Yeah.
Orgies and swinging, that shit's tough too.
Yeah, orgies and swinging, that shit's tight, dude.
Hell yeah.
What do you do out at home? What do you do to kind of get a mental break from the fighting? Did you say you're doing construction right now? Yeah. What do you like to do for fun? I do carpentry, so it's fun to, get out. I like to go out in the mountains and do some hiking and stuff.
Fucking awesome question, man.
You like to do something similar, kind of what you like to do?
What do I like to do outside?
Yeah, what's your hobby, man? What's your other than fighting and shit?
Yeah, outside of working and fighting. Like,
All that shit.
Man, I really ain't a whole lot of time for anything else. Like I said, I work full time, and like I said, then I train about all the other free time. But like I said, I do this stuff because I love it. It's not like a job to me. Like I said,
Okay.
the training and fighting is what I do for fun.
So-
This is the fun. All right.
so
Gotcha.
you said
That's awesome.
you feel like you want to give up construction and go teach? Are you going to do that soon?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to this next year. Actually, I've been assistant coach up there for a few years, just helping out volunteering.
Oh, there you go.
And like I said, I've had the degree for years, but
Coaching.
I was just doing well in the construction
Football, he
field.
said.
That's all that.
So I
You said
stuck with
football,
it.
right?
But, huh?
You coach football, right? That's what we heard.
Yeah. Mhm.
What position, coach? Or are you head coach?
No, just assistant coach. Like I said, I usually work with offense and backs.
There you
Nice,
go.
dude. Fuck yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually, from the way you built, man.
Yeah, I was a pretty good running back my day. I was,
I believe it, dog. I fucking believe it, dude.
but,
And
yeah, my-
shoulders are that broad, dude.
Just
You can-
stiff arming
you can get going.
motherfuckers, dude.
yeah, like I said, my son's all into it now. So when I'm
You want
not
to shout out your
training,
school, man? Shout out your team.
oh yeah, the Middleton Tigers, Middleton, Tennessee.
Let's go. Here we go,
Go
man.
Tigers.
You know, like the LSU coach says, go Tigers.
What kind of construction work do you do?
Well, I've done framing and roofing mostly for over the years. Like I
Hammer
said,
slanging.
I'm actually last, I guess 4 or 5 years, I actually got a inspector's job. So I do roofing inspections for like insurance companies and stuff. And right now, I still do a little work on the side, but
I'm studying that right now, dude. I'm like, I'd say about 80% done with my inspector class.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's-
Nice. I
it's
didn't
a
know
lot of-
that. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm learning shit about my brother on the show. That's tight.
You can't
It's a hell of a
put all
lot
your
better
eggs in
than doing the
basket.
labor side of it.
Right? Get called out, X amount of money.
But like I said, but the labor side of it probably kept me in this kind of shape to this age. So
I was just gonna say
I
it's
don't-
probably a good thing you're an inspector now because I don't know how hard, like your body be doing that physical shit all the time, man. Fuck, you'd be tired.
Swing and hammer,
Yeah.
and go out and throw hands. Come on.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
swing another meat at the end too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Constantly pounded flesh.
Yeah, there's tired, man.
No matter what, the meat is moving.
Yo. That's why he looks like Leonidas. That's why his hands are built to steel.
We were trying to think of who you look like.
I said,
Dude, that is it on the
I'd say,
money,
yeah,
dude.
Gladiator, dog.
Gladiator.
No, it's-
He is a modern day gladiator
You
too,
didn't
so it
say
makes a
I
lot of
said-
sense.
I said Gerard.
Yeah, I used to get the Russell
I
Crowe
mixed
stuff a
Troy
lot
and fucking.
for when Gladiator came
It's
out.
close, bro.
You had the Russell.
It's close. He got it on the money,
I'm
dude.
excited to see that fight.
He says, "Are you not entertained, motherfuckers?"
Fuck, that shit's good.
Bobby, do you have any sponsors you want to shoot out or anything, man?
Yeah, I want to say, get a shout out to my gym first at UFM, Goat Combat Agency,
Fuck yeah! Shout out Scott.
Movement Mortgage, Brian Miller, Alliance Collections. I'm gonna forget somebody. Crossroads Internet, Barger Construction, Unity Health and Wellness, Vaughn Oil.
Yeah.
It happened.
What about mom and dad?
Well,
How about mom and dad?
oh yeah, give a shout out to my dad and my boys. But like I said,
Fuck yeah! There you go.
my boys, they pushed me to, like I said, to try to excel because I want to try to show out for them and show them that you you got to never stop, chasing stuff or doing what you love. And if I can do it in Pocahontas, Tennessee, then, they can do whatever they want from their, humble beginnings as well.
I'd say you're more than just doing it, my friend.
Yeah, dude, 5-1.
That's awesome.
A co-main event, dude. Fucking big time in it.
Hell yeah.
Next step, main event. Next step, belt.
That's right.
Let's
Going
go.
for that strap.
Strap season in order.
That'd be fucking
Get your
sick,
shirt at
dude.
Guerrilla Warfare.
Well, that's what you were saying. You're wanting to fight for the belt. Is there any talks? Or are you kind of waiting to see what happens with this fight next? Or are you kind of trying to build that up?
Kind of a stiff division, too. It's actually a really, really tight division.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was the – I'm sorry. What was the question again?
Oh, I was just you were talking about you were gonna fight until you fought for the belt. Is there any talks of that coming up here soon, or maybe with this next fight if you get a win, or how long do you hope?
Oh yeah, no, this is a title eliminator. The winner gets the title shot.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm getting new. I'm new to all this. These guys are bringing me into the bare knuckle world.
Yeah, Jake joined us
that's
in like
right.
December.
Jake's often in the show, yeah.
So that's
Well, it's actually the winner gets a shot. So
well,
yeah, so I'm hoping it'll be or too long. Like I said, but I'm not looking past Lilley, but
yeah.
But that's what I'm after.
You don't got to walk in a park fight. That's for sure, man.
No, like I said, he's legit.
Belt holder in that category.
It's Palomino, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no walk in the park.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
This dude's
which weight is
fighting
that?
with, one eye,
65?
One eye basically missing.
Yeah.
I got a little faith in you, brother. Good luck to you.
I appreciate it.
So, well, I want to say thank you, man. This was short notice for us to get you on. And I'm glad that because we've had to switch times a couple times with that. Me and Scott been going back and forth, and it's mostly due to sports and Knucklemania
podcast. What's going on?
So I'm glad that we could steal you during this time, man. And before the fucking big show and before your big fight, we wanted to get you and see how your mind state were. You look fucking ready as ever, and that doesn't surprise me any. And you're going to be a man that I'm excited to see fucking in that ring again, dude. I was happy to have you on.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got you on this week because we leave for Knucklemania on Wednesday. So
yeah.
Well, I'm glad y'all guys have me on, man. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you're going to watch your episode, don't try to watch the live. There's a lot of people who jump on the lives and they get confused that they think this is the show. The real show comes out on Spotify, YouTube, all the platforms, usually a following week, The lives are just for people who are bored at home, want to fucking watch a show, and then the fully edited episode, you'll see it. We'll market it. We'll market the shit out of it. You're gonna have some flyers coming out your way, and all that shit. So just keep an eye out and make sure that all the viewers and audience understand that the real episodes are out on YouTube. Check those out.
So are you on? You said you're bad with technology. Are you on social media? Anything where people can add you on there?
Oh, good call.
You got IG.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So, y'all still hear me? Y'all froze.
No, yep. We're here, man.
There we go.
You got Facebook? Anything else where people can kind of reach out to you and add you on social media?
Oh yeah, at Bobby T ODB on Instagram. Just Bobby Taylor on Facebook. But yeah, man, anybody can get on there and give me a follow and help out. Like I said, everything's about the followers these days, and
yeah,
that's a fact.
I'm behind the curve. We still dialing up out here in Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you're more technically advanced than half the guys around, man. So fucking even this guy, man.
I'm bad.
Dude, half of our friends are horrible with social media. So you're doing.
Some of them don't even have phones.
For real, dude. It's like, how the fuck do you live, dude? No, you're doing well. So I think that I hope we build your following and this really helps you. Levi, you got to make sure you shine on our sponsors, man.
20 past 4, your one-stop vaping head shop. They got new stuff weekly. Stop in and check it out. 4 locations, 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings. And the best gear in the fight world, Gorilla. Join us today because we are taking over Guerrilla Warfare Apparel. TWB 10 at checkout. They get you 10% off of our merchandise, any merchandise in the store. Almost stuff everyone's wearing in here. If you need your trash taken out, anything gone, your spring cleaning, call Kyle Hudson Trash Removal. Hudson's Trash Removal. And our lovely aunt, Jamie St. Mark's.
I want to shout her out twice because she also Jamie helps us out with a lot of the content you guys hear. She helps us out with a lot of the questions for the fighters. She does a lot of the deep digging, all the weird questions that you might not know. She fucking finds them. And so I want to shout her out for helping us out. And
Yeah, we'll look up in like a direction this way. She'll find something that
she's
way.
awesome, man. She digs in. So let's give her some light, baby. Bobby, you're the man, dude.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us.
All right, guys, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I enjoyed it.
You're the coolest, man. We're looking forward to see you bang out, dude. You haven't let us down yet, and I don't expect to see it soon.
Big fight in the Big East. Good luck.
That's right. And one more time, the best gear in the fight world. Guerrilla Warfare Apparel,
baby.
TWB 10 and checkout.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, dude. Have a good night.
All right, y'all too.